I was sitting on the bank of the lake. His head was lying on my knees, eyes were closed. I did a heart massage and screamed with all strength, "I will not let you go!" Do you want to find out what happened next? Watch our video till the end, and we'll tell you how men and women from all over the world made their hand and heart proposal. France, Louis and Adele. When Louis proposed to me, I said, "Sorry, I need some time to think about it." The next day, we decided to spend a weekend on the lake. His brilliant idea of diving into the lake from the cliff actually turned out to be very stupid. He did not come up. When I pulled Louis to the shore and did a heart massage, I screamed with all strength, "I will not let you go! No way! I will never give up!" He heard and began to breathe. When he opened his eyes, he asked, "And now, will you marry me?" Iceland, Isabella and August. My young man is rather shy, and unfortunately, our mutual friends accidentally mentioned that he was going to propose to me. Actually, if they didn't, I would notice it anyway. During a couple of months, when we had dinner in a restaurant or went to the movies, he was very nervous. He stammered and blushed but could not utter these words. It was quite embarrassing. Once, after another failure, we went to the supermarket in a shopping center. When we were between chips racks, I bent my knee and asked, "Will you marry me?" At first, he became angry and even muttered something like, "Stop joking like that." I stood up and said, "I have never said something more serious." Then he smiled and relieved. At least one of us finally did it. Russia, Larissa and Igor. His bright proposal of hand and heart was like a game. I traveled around the city and collected clues. Igor chose the specific places to hide the keys. They were all related to pleasant events, and hints were hidden in Russian nesting dolls. Our friends also took part in this love game. Every time they met me, I knew. Here's another tricky task. After successful task completion, I received a hint and a bouquet of red roses. Finally, the last task and the smallest nesting doll. Dima kneeled with the bouquet in the middle of the heart of rose petals, surrounded by friends, holding a ring in his hand. "Honey, will you marry me?" With tears in my eyes, I said, "Yes!" Under stormy applause and Bengal lights, he put a ring on my finger. Brazil, Pedro and Gabriela. That very day, we quarreled for nothing, because of unwashed dishes or garbage. We were cursing for a long time when he blushed and shouted, "I bet you would not even agree to marry me." And I very angrily replied, "Excellent, you lost this bet." Now, we are married for 3 years, and our son will be a year next month. Sweden, Julia and Hugo. I proposed to my boyfriend while we were watching the movie with him at home. When Star Wars ended, I turned to him and half-jokingly asked, "Will you ever marry me?" He said yes. Several months later, when we were watching the film again, he stopped chewing the popcorn and said, "In 2 days. I asked, "What in 2 days?" He replied, "We'll go to the registry office to get married." 8 years have passed and I still remember this moment. And what is your marriage story? Write in a comment. Have a nice day. Please like and subscribe. Your Shiny Channel.